Good afternoon, challengers. So I wanted to take a moment to put together a quick video to get you pumped for our challenge that starts on March 21st. A New You is the title of this challenge group. I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself. My name's Vanessa Felty. I am Ashley's sister. And so I'm going to be taking the lead on running this challenge group. First and foremost, I want to say welcome. We are super excited to kick this off. We are finishing up. This is the last week of our 21 Days of Awesome challenge, and we are having fantastic results. So it's not easy, but we get better. So we are just having a great time and are looking forward to starting this next group. The way we run our challenge groups is that we rotate coaches who lead them. So we all recruit for the same challenge groups, and then we each take the lead to run them. So Ashley ran the last one, and I'm going to be leading this group that starts in a little over a week. We also have Becky Jones, who has joined us as a coach and will be leading our April 18th challenge group. So we're super excited for that. I wanted to take a minute to kind of just run through some of the supplies and some first steps that you're going to want to do in preparation for next Monday. So depending on the program that you've gotten, most of you are doing 21 Day Fix. So you should have your book, and I actually went through and tabbed the different colors of containers so that I had them as a really quick reference. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to calculate what your calorie allowance is going to be. And so there is a quick calculation in here that you'll go through, and then it will estimate how many colors, which color containers and how many of each you're going to have in a day. So I recommend that you do that and start to think about meal planning. The number one thing that's going to make you successful in this is meal planning and doing things ahead of time and really reducing that ability to grab things on the go, particularly unhealthy things on the go. So the containers that you have gotten is you have your blue for your healthy fats. So these are things like nuts, cashews, peanuts, pistachios, those sort of things. Proteins, obviously meats. I'm more of just a pretty plain person, chicken, pork, and some turkey burger, but fish and all of that would count in this container as well. Fruits are your purple. Seeds and dressings are your orange. Yellow is your carbs. And what's really nice about the packages they're sending now is they actually have labels in there that are microwavable and dishwasher safe. So you can actually write on them with a Sharpie of how many of each container you're allotted. And then green is for your veggies. So there's no calorie counting, there's no point counting. It's super easy. You just fill up the container and go. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to measure, and it does spell out for you in the book which areas you're going to measure. So you're going to measure both arms, you're going to measure your chest, your waist, your hips, and then both thighs. I have just a simple measuring tape that I use that I had gotten a long time ago when I ordered probably T25. So you're definitely going to want to have one of these on hand because each week we encourage you to measure and sort of get that gratification of how you're doing. And because you may not always notice a change in number on the scale, but you'll definitely notice a change in inches. For those of you who haven't worked out for a while, you know, you're going to start building your muscle mass up again. So don't get discouraged if you don't see a change in the scale, especially as you get into week 2. But by all means, make sure you're measuring because you will definitely see a difference there. So those are some things that you want to have on hand. Certainly take the time to sit down and go through the book and the different color categories and what is in each of them, and think about things that you like to eat. They recommend, if you really want to maximize your calorie burning or fat burning rather, that you're eating 6 times a day. Or you can do your 3 main meals and 2 snacks. That's what I do. I usually eat dinner pretty late in the evening, so it's just easier. I don't usually have a snack at night. So I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then I'll have 2 snacks throughout the day. You'll also get an invitation to the app. The app is probably where you're going to stay accountable. You'll stay accountable to your team. I, as the coach, will post something every day. It could be something, to ask you to post a picture of your sweaty workout, a selfie, post a picture of your meal, post something about your family, what are you learning about this challenge? What are you loving about the challenge? And it's not all going to be every day related to fitness or food. I want to know about you as well. Through the app, you'll also track your Shakeology, you'll track your workout, and then each Sunday we ask that you take your measurements and weigh yourself and put all that information in. It is private, so I will see it as the coach. Certainly if you wanted to post something for your teammates to see, you could do that, but what you put in is from a tracking perspective. As far as weights and measurement, come to the coach. So if you don't want to put that out there for everybody, that's fine, but I will see them. There is also, you'll take your pre-pictures. And so when you're taking your pre-pictures, you're going to do a frontal, you're going to do one where you're turned around, you're going to do one turning sideways, and then one sort of with a twist where you're kind of on an angle. So, and I encourage you to take those pictures every week and compare them. There's a couple different apps that you can do to put them, side by side. I'm sure a lot of you probably already have them. PicStitch is what I love. So pictures are really important, especially as you get into week 2 and week 3, and you want to see, how things are progressing. We are going to kick it off on Saturday. We're going to have a gathering at my house. I'll send that out in the email that I'm going to send to you shortly as well. Probably around 11:30, we're going to try some shakes and just get together, talk about it. We're going to have some challengers from our current group now who are going to do the next challenge, which is exciting. So you can pick their brains for recipe ideas, tips and tricks, so to speak, for the next 21 days. So I'm super excited and I welcome all of you, and I cannot wait to see the progress that you all make. And at the end of the day, you are worth it, and we are all beautiful within and on the outside. And so, let's make this a great 21 days. Don't expect that you're going to be perfect every day, because we all fall off of the wagon. You guys are in the challenge where Easter. So how are we going to hold each other accountable to not overindulge on Easter, especially with ham, because there's lots of salt and we don't want to retain a lot of water. But anyway, that being said, give yourself a pat on the back that you're doing this. Getting started is always the hardest part, I assure you. But once you get into it, I have no doubts that you're going to feel energized and motivated and supported, and you're going to see results. If you do the behaviors every day, if you put the workout in, if you do the shake, if you're eating clean and on the meal plan, you will have results. So with that, I just want to say welcome, and I'm super excited. And at any time, if you have questions, you can email me. You can ask it through the app. I'll include my cell phone number as well. Feel free to text me or call me. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I look forward to next Saturday for anyone who wants to join us. All right, bye guys.